Yeah, and you look at the statistics out there, 1.3 million youth end up homeless. Like, why is that? You know, you look at over 70% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck. Why is that? Financial literacy is like non-existent. Why is that? We got kids going into gangs. We got like the go-to solution when the kid is gifted like I was and I had a label put on me as let's medicate. When instead there should be an alternative way. We should be helping that kid, engaging that kid to help them engage, to get them excited about learning, to help them discover their passion, their why, their purpose. And imagine if every kid in America knew their passion, knew their purpose, they understood their why, they were excited about learning, and they knew a different way to go out there. A lot, the way that I had to learn the hard way, and so many other people that see struggle in life for years and years and years, that I could have very well been a statistic. As a matter of fact, my brother that I talked about earlier, he was a statistic. Like, he was labeled. He went down the wrong path, he hung out with the wrong crowd, and started doing some of the wrong things, and instead of somebody lifting them up, they just didn't want to deal with him because it was hard to deal with him as a kid. And his principal outright told him when he said, I'll just quit. You want to tell me to come down to the principal's office again? Instead of that principal being a mentor and putting him underneath his arms, and I'm not saying all principals and all teachers are like this. This is just a circumstance for my brother. He said, there's the door. My brother walked out. His life spiraled. How many more Gary Williams are out there? How many more Dave Williams are out there getting that label? They just end up becoming a statistic and they don't stumble across success like I did. And how many kids become my brother? How many kids go down the path being gangs and embrace the wrong crowd because they don't have the right mentor taking them under their wings? So what do kids do in life? Well, that's why kids join gangs. When they don't have a father figure, they don't have a mentor, they're going on the path of gangs. So we're seeing it in school now. We're seeing this unique culture that's almost like the opposite of our American values that we've ever had out there, and people are wondering why this is happening. Why are kids taking this like alternative path like at a level we've never seen before? Well, I'll tell you why. It's the exact same dichotomy that you're seeing when kids are joining gangs. What happens is like when a kid comes up and they don't understand their gift, they don't have their purpose, they don't have their why, and they see some other kids maybe discover that. Maybe they have great parents and role models in their life, and they see kids in the winning circle. They see the jock, they see the athlete, they see the kid that's winning academically, they see a kid doing well financially. But what about the rest of the kids? When they don't feel like they have a positive place to go, and they don't have a mentor in their life, and they don't have somebody to take them under their wings, well, where do they go? They go somewhere. And I think the places that they're going these days is they're going into this, like, the wrong people are taking them under their wings and they're teaching them the wrong ideology. But the reason why kids are going down that path is because they got nowhere else to go. Nobody ever gave them the compass. Nobody ever gave them. And that's what we want to do at the Fifth Degree Academy, is take these kids and give them the roadmap. We want to give them the compass. We want to take them there so they don't look for these alternatives. They don't look for gangs. They don't look for like the woke culture out there to like embrace them in life when there's a path to go out and win. And I believe every single kid out there in their own way, shape, or form is gifted. There's not a kid in America that's not gifted in some way, shape, or form. They just need the right people to help them recognize their gifts and bring their gifts out and work on their gift and build an utmost life. That's my story, and that's how I started out. This is in my brother's name, and that's what inspired me to do the Fifth Degree Academy, teaching our kids the things they don't teach enough in school. It's not knocking school, but many of us, I think we can relate that a lot of the things that allowed us to be successful in life, we didn't learn in the traditional education system, in the traditional school system. Where did we learn it? The school of the hard knocks. And they say that you're the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. And just like my brother, he hung around with the wrong 5 people. What I want to do is I want to create a community where kids have other like-minded kids and parents have other like-minded parents to surround their kids with, so we can give them the right 5 people to hang around with that's not going to suppress them any further like our society already does, but it rather elevates our kid to a place that they can go out and impact. Because I think it's, you go back to Mother Teresa. With Mother Teresa, it took one person to create this ripple effect, and she had this profound impact across the world. And I go back and think about my Savior, Jesus Christ. Like, it just started with one man, Jesus, and 12 disciples. And look what he did, is he spread Christianity around the world. And I believe, all it does, it takes one. If we can take one kid and impact one kid's life and make one kid not a statistic, well, that kid, just like Tim talks about, could become a world shaker. And maybe he's the next Mother Teresa that changes our society forever. But imagine if we had like an army of world shakers.